I'm not just a champion. I'm rated as the greatest champion of all time.
The Extraordinary Life of Muhammad Ali. Tonight on an all-new Biography.
I'd like to have a word with you, and that word is and. It's a word you don't hear much if you're spending less than 10 grand on a car, unless you're looking at one of these. Dodge Shadow America and Plymouth Sundance America give you an automatic transmission, and air, and a stereo, and a driver's airbag, and the owner's choice protection plan. And they're the only cars that give you those ands, and 50 others for under 10 grand.
Now, get a warranty choice no other manufacturer offers.
I just did something kind of weird. I put a leading solid antiperspirant here on my left arm, and now it's a white flaky mess. Then, on my other arm, I put non-whitening Arid solid. See? No mess. That's because only Arid has this non-whitening cleaner formula, so you get solid protection against wetness and odor without the white mess. And that means you can get a little closer.
Fight wetness and odor with non-whitening Arid, the only leading solid protection without the white mess.
He was the only living creature capable of love, reason, and humor. Witness the dawn of civilization in Primal Man on a new season of David L. Wolper Presents, Monday on A&E.
Up-close printing and copies is everything you're looking for in a convenient copy shop. Up-close can quickly and easily fax documents, type letters, copy manuals, or bind your proposals onto a wide variety of paper stocks, including many recycled papers. Up-Close's success is in providing polite and friendly service, as well as producing a high-quality product you're proud of. Up-Close Printing and Copies has convenient locations in Campus Town, downtown Champaign, and our newest location at 1603 West Springfield.
Parkland College is dedicated to helping you reach your potential. We will help you develop skills to stay competitive in the job market, or we can provide the means to start a more promising career. Prepare for a career in technology. Call Parkland College today, 351-2482.
Done to the Treaty of Versailles. Be an eyewitness to the great battles, the military strategy, and the larger-than-life figures who waged the Great War. I'm Edwin Herman. Join me for The War Years on Our Century, Wednesday at 8, 9 Pacific, here on A&E.
This program is brought to you in part by Buick and your local Buick dealers. Remember Buick, the new symbol for quality in America.
From the moment he burst on the scene, he told us that he was the greatest. And at first we were skeptical. But now as we look back over his remarkable career, we realize Muhammad Ali was merely telling the truth. I'm Peter Graves, and this is Biography. They thought that the greatest was Sugar Ray, but that was before they saw Cassius Clay. With words to that effect, Muhammad Ali fought his way into the American consciousness, and he backed up his words with dazzling skill and power and confidence. More than just a great heavyweight fighter, he's the most dominant figure in the history of modern sports. In or out of the ring, he is a true champion. As Sports Illustrated once wrote, other athletes have displayed greatness and thrilled fans, but no one has ever moved people the way Ali has, both in victory and defeat. This is his story.
I'm just a boxer when most boxers can't even talk. I'm a poet, I'm a movie star, I'm an actor, I'm a fighter, and most of all, I'm pretty. Most fighters are ugly. And he comes in real bold and he keeps taking them. He must lose in a round I choose. I know it must be good. My wife's laughing.
More than any other American, he's a being who is constantly redefining himself, you know. And that's what we admire about him, we love about him, and cheer him on about. You know.
Muhammad Ali is marvelously American. I don't think there's another country in the world that could have created a Muhammad Ali.
Ali first came to public notice as an outstanding amateur boxer by the name of Cassius Clay. He fought 108 bouts by the time he was 18, winning 6 Kentucky Golden Gloves championships and 4 national amateur titles. His phenomenal speed afoot and with both fists made him an elusive target on defense and a lethal weapon on offense.
The first time I met Cassius Clay was in 1960 when he was getting ready to go to Rome as a member of the United States Olympic team. I had heard about him. I had heard that he was a very good fighter. And I was sort of hanging around the hotel where the U.S. Olympians were staying. And I invited him and 3 other fighters to go out to dinner with me, to go to Sugar Ray Robinson's restaurant in Harlem. I remember we were in the restaurant, and we were waiting for Sugar Ray to show himself. And finally, the fuchsia or purple-colored Cadillac pulled up in front, and Sugar Ray Robinson got out. And Clay got all excited, and he said, you know, someday, man, I'm going to have a car like that. And not long after that, maybe 6 months later, I went down to visit him in Louisville, and by that time, he had bought himself a used pink Cadillac.
It was at the 1960 Rome Olympics that Ali first stepped onto the world stage. In those games, black athletes scored notable victories for the United States team, sweeping events like the 110-meter hurdles. Back in Olympic Village, the effervescent Ali was making friends with everyone, but in the ring, he was all business. Competing in the 178-pound light heavyweight division, Ali won all 4 of his bouts and took the gold medal. The sweetness of victory was short-lived, as Ali returned home only to be refused service at a restaurant in Louisville, where segregation was as pervasive as it was in the Deep South.
I said, I'm sorry, our management does not allow us to serve niggers in here.
Ali's indignation at this treatment was something other successful black athletes had felt, but few had acted on with such boldness.
Upon returning to his hometown after the '60 Olympics and discovering, since this is before the Civil Rights and Voting Rights Acts of the mid-'60s, social segregation in Louisville is still apparent. After having won this gold medal for the United States in a foreign country, he comes back and he's disgusted with it, and genuinely so. And I remember him having taken this gold medal from around his neck and either threw it in the river or threw it someplace. Anyway, it was an act of defiance, and that made you feel pretty good. It really, I mean, he talked for all of us. He's saying, as if to say, you can't buy me off by letting me, once every 4 years, win a gold medal and parade it around as an example of American democracy. That is not the way things work here in Louisville, Kentucky.
Ali was born in Louisville on January 17th, 1942. With his younger brother, he grew up in a stable atmosphere, a normal kid with no great love for school. He discovered his true vocation when he took up boxing at age 12 after someone stole his bike. Neighborhood cop Joe Martin gave the young Ali his first boxing lessons, and 6 weeks later, weighing in at 89 pounds, he won a 3-round split decision over another novice in Martin's gym. Ali disliked tackle football because he said it was too rough, but he had a physical gift for the toughest contact sport of all. His hand speed and ability to move with the grace of a ballet dancer gave him a fighting style unique in the heavyweight ranks. It was exciting to watch, unless you were the one in the ring with him. And then it was a question of seeing his lightning-fast punches before they landed, something few opponents were able to do. After an amateur record of 161 wins and 6 losses, Ali turned professional in 1960. The move was financed by a syndicate of 11 white Louisville businessmen. The grandson of a slave then went out and won his first pro fight in an arena called Freedom Hall. The first well-known boxer to fall to Ali was Archie Moore, the durable former light heavyweight champ who had briefly trained Ali. It was in Angelo Dundee that Ali found an exceptional trainer and friend who would stay with Cassius Marcellus Clay his entire career. His brother, Rudolph Valentino Clay, himself a boxer, also helped Ali to prepare for his bouts. Ali stayed close to home in his first full year as a prize fighter, fighting 4 of his 8 matches in Louisville and winning all of them. From his mother, Odessa, he inherited a warm-hearted and spiritual nature. And from his father, Cassius Clay Sr., he received his artistic streak and a gift of gab that even in the early days earned Ali nicknames like the Louisville Lip and Mighty Mouth.
Nobody realized that Ali would go on to transcend the boundaries of sports, that he would become a towering social, political, and religious figure by the time he reached middle age.
Just as Jack Johnson destroyed the myth of white physical superiority in 1910 when he beat heavyweight Jim Jeffries, Ali's career put to rest the idea of the compliant Negro of American life in the 1960s. In 1963, Ali flew to London to make his first foreign appearance as a pro, fighting British heavyweight Henry Cooper. Ali reinvented the traditional pre-fight weigh-in, turning it from a somber ritual into a media spectacle, a ploy he said he learned from the wrestler Gorgeous George. But when Ali predicted the round that Cooper would fall in, it wasn't just a stunt, and Cooper did go down in 5. Ali made such forecasts in 17 fights in his career and was right, amazingly, in all but 4. In every other respect, Ali was unpredictable. Former heavyweight champion Floyd Patterson was attempting to win his title back at this time. In storybook fashion, Patterson had used boxing to escape the poverty and the crime of the ghetto. But his formidable opponent was Sonny Liston, an ex-convict and one of the most feared men in, and for that matter, out of, boxing.
Well, I predicted Sonny Liston to win the fight in about 3 rounds. He'll stay the champion until he meet me.
After Patterson's second loss to Sonny Liston, the stage was set for Ali to challenge the champ in his own inimitable manner.
I predicted 8 on Sonny Liston, but he kept popping off about I talk too much, I need a glove down my throat, and it's going to take a doctor to cut it out, and he made me mad, and I had to cut that prediction from 8 rounds to 6 rounds. Liston must fall in 6.
I was a little embarrassed, yes, because this brashness, this bravado, braggadocio, is a relatively recent phenomenon with black athletes. In the 1950s, the early 50s, when black athletes started to come into the major team sports, basketball, football, and baseball, people were like Jackie Robinson. They were humble. I mean, the idea was you were grateful to be able to play. It was only in the 60s that it changed to, damn it, not only am I grateful, but I deserve to be here. And I know some others who should be here who are not here. So Ali was one of the first to change the tone and the outlook of black athletes in the major sports.
If you like to lose your money, then be a fool and bet on Sonny. But if you want to have a good day, then put it on Clay.
Right from the beginning, Clay thought he could beat Liston. He knew how he was going to do it. He did it partly with his mental warfare of acting crazy. He had heard that Liston was afraid of insanity, that insanity terrified Sonny Liston. So he put on this show of acting as though he was insane. And right away, he got a psychological edge. Then, of course, in the ring, he got a physical edge.
Yes, the crowd did not dream when they laid down their money that they would see a total eclipse of the sun.
Ali said, hey, it is a sport, it is fun, and indulging in your ego. Not indulging, just simply saying, you know, ego is fun. If you feel the best, and you better not walk into that ring unless you do feel the best. Why not say it? Especially if it psychs out your enemy.
Still fighting as Cassius Clay, Ali was in constant motion in the title bout in Miami. Liston had a dangerous right-hand jab, but Ali leaned away or outran everything he threw. Meanwhile, in spite of Ali fighting practically blind in 1 round, his own punches to Liston's head took their toll. When Liston refused to leave his corner for the 7th round, the young man Sonny said couldn't lick a popsicle was the new world champ.